Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is your host with the... No, it's not actually, it's Record Feeds, and I stole that line off of Fred, who was the guy in my last commentary, but you can go check him out. But this commentary is with a very good friend of mine who has been around since the days that I picked up an Xbox controller, and his name is, drumroll please, XvX Irish, holler at me.
Holla!
Yeah, y'all. So this commentary is going to be really laid back. It's going to be exactly the same as the others with Christmas questions, different Christmas questions, maybe a few the same, but it's going to be really relaxed because we're more buds than...
It's going to be like Hutchinson and
yeah,
that type thing.
It's going to be that kind of, you know, if you were to cross your fingers in front of you right now with your index over... No, with your middle over the index, and then look at it, that's me on top.
Wait, but you're the middle, so you're trying to act like you're on top. I think that's kind of racist, if you ask me, just because I'm Irish. Is that it?
Well, I'd like to say no, but I'm not allowed to lie. Moving on swiftly
Oh my God.
with this commentary. The first question, Irish, are you ready?
Fuck you, yeah.
Okay, if you were only allowed one piece of food for the whole of Christmas from the beginning of December to the end of December, what would it be?
One piece of food?
One piece of food.
Fucking hell. Right, I don't want too unhealthy, I don't want too healthy. Well, actually, too healthy wouldn't be that bad, actually. But I don't want diarrhea either.
Nah, it's always a negative.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, fuck, that's a really tough question. Okay, I'm gonna have to go for a Hawaiian pizza. Okay?
A Hawaiian pizza?
Yeah, the ones with ham and pineapple. As much as I hate pineapple, it would be like... At least then I'll be getting something of all the food groups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, Hawaiian pineapple pizza, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on with the second question. Irish, if you could create your own Christmas tradition that everybody in the world that celebrated Christmas as they do now would have to follow from the beginning of December all the way to the end of December, what would be the Christmas tradition that you invent?
Okay, the man of the house... this is completely random, I just literally thought of it 2 seconds ago. The man of the house, okay, you know the way there's usually like a father in like a house, a huge family. Yeah. Everyone else in the family has to hide, okay? Hide somewhere in the house, and the father has to go looking, and the first one that he finds has to strip naked and run through the cold weather, down and up their road, and then come back into the house. Completely naked.
I'd just like to point out that youtube.com/recordfeeds does not condone incest in any way. However, Irish, if there's something you wish to talk about, you can discuss that with your own subscribers.
Did I at any point there say incest? No, I did not. I said run up and down naked in the cold weather.
You insinuated that you wanted your father to find you in your house somewhere so that he could force you to run naked in the cold weather.
No, I did not. No, I did not. Because I would hide very well.
I don't know how my subs took that question, but you can leave it in the comments below.
Oh, God.
The third question...
Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Okay, third question. It's actually a question that I asked one of my past guests. She was also Irish, Cherry13, if you want to check her out. Her YouTube is CherryRSR. She failed to answer this question to somewhat that would satisfy me, purely because she gave it her best, but she couldn't really define anything, and I thought you might have left a comment on the video actually, and you know, kind of wanting to slap that bitch up a bit, because the question was, is there anything in Ireland that you think is better than England in a Christmas aspect, something that you do as a country in the Christmas time, whether it be an Irish tradition or just something that Irish people do over Christmas that you think England can't top, that you're proud of, that you're proud that you're spending Christmas in Ireland because of that reason?
Well, look, to be honest, I'm not too sure if we do anything different or any other tradition. Like, as Cherry said, like, it's kind of hard to know, because we only know from our own family, and we don't know anyone else's Christmases at all, so it's kind of hard to tell, but getting drunk, definitely, because, you know, that's the Irish way. So getting drunk is like a major part of it, so yeah.
Well, I mean, as far as Scotland and Ireland is concerned, we have to keep the alcoholics somewhere. Okay, one of the last questions before I ask you to get you...
I'm feeling very left out here. You're just putting me on the spot, and you're kind of like sandbagging me in front of everyone, and it's like, ugh.
Well, I don't know what you expected here. A holiday
You're gonna start
festival
crying.
fun. I mean,
I'm gonna cry.
I don't want you to. I'm sorry.
There's no need for it, Joe.
I know.
It's just.
I think.
I found that I get too emotional. It's the holidays. I'm sorry.
I think I'm insecure about myself to somewhat of an extent that I like to deem hatred upon other people like a troll. However, I would like to ask you a couple more questions. So, one of them is, share with us a Christmas story from your life of your choice that if you were, say, I told you that in the next couple of minutes you're going to die and you had to tell me the last story ever that you personally know to be true about Christmas, what would it be?
Oh, one comes to mind straight away. It was Christmas like years and years and years ago, and it was me and my brother and my sister and my father and my mother, who's passed, obviously, you know about that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I remember we were all coming out into the sitting room, and we had this thing where we would hide presents around the room. Like, I don't know what other people did, but that's what my family did. And we'd hide it like around the sitting room. And behind the curtains of the door, there was this huge BMX bike, and I found it. And I was like, oh my god! Like, it was like someone hit a 9-in-1 sniper with all being headshots. So it was like, oh my god! And I just flipped out and I went crazy. And I got onto the bike and I was like just in the sitting room just testing it out and looking at it. And I thought it was quite big for me. And then I turned to my daddy and I said, "Hey, is this mine?" And he said, "No, sorry, that's your brother's."
Ooh.
My heart broke. I just Christmas was ruined for me. It was so traumatizing. I have never thought that a present was mine since. It hurt too much. Oh god.
I feel your pain, I really do. Okay, a question that I ask all of the viewers is, if you could have a YouTube related wish over Christmas, and I'm sure you must have had time to think about this answer, so I'm expecting a good one from you. If you could have a YouTube Christmas related wish, Irish, what would it be?
I'm gonna have to go for three Christmas wishes. One, for White Boy 7th Street and G Unit 123 to just go into a little hole somewhere and just stay there for the rest of their days. I know this has been said before, but seriously, stop the fucking arrow in the knee jokes. It's not even funny anymore, okay? It was slightly amusing, but now it's just and people get it wrong as well. It's not arrow in the knee, it's arrow, or not arrow to the knee, it's arrow in the knee. Okay?
Yeah, I hate people that get it wrong.
People are you got it wrong in the last
I know, I
don't-
do
don't
apologise.
you even start.
I did get it wrong, but I've learnt the error of my ways because recently I took an arrow to the knee. What was the third wish? What was the third wish?
For White Boy 7th Street and G Unit 123.
That was the first. That was the first. What was the third?
Oh, third. I'll think of one. God. Okay, I'm a bit of a selfish dick, so I'm. No. I've got one. I want iReaps to come out and prove to everyone that she is a girl.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
I like the whole respect people's privacies, respect people's YouTube, but if you're making money off of our views, we have the right to know who the fuck you are, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it was
at
all
least know
cool.
your
It was all
gender.
cool until she got the partnership, and then it was just like, you know, that's like having a fucking babysitter and them not letting you see their face for some reason, but then they take off the mask when you leave the house and your children get to see it. It's just dodgy. You wouldn't.
Like, I can definitely understand people's skepticism of, like, you know, maybe you just used it to get more popular since you're saying you're a girl so you get more subs or whatever, but no, I really don't think. I think it is a girl. I really do, because like we have the pictures up, and I know people are saying, oh, but he could get anybody to do that and pose for him and say that that's iReaps. No, like, no, who would do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people are just trying to make excuses because iReaps is better than them.
Okay, well, I mean, let's hope that Christmas wish comes true. I really am happy for you. I would usually let you talk about your channel, but we're running into about 10 minutes, so I will summarise. He just makes beast WWE gameplay videos. He's an absolutely amazing commentator. He's really funny. He's been in my sub box. If you like my commentaries, if you like me, if you like my style, he is exactly the same. Different game, very universal guy, really good to get along with, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't recommend anybody else as highly of a standard as Irish to go and check out. So thank you very much for joining me, Irish.
Oh my God. I'm so heart-touched by that. Oh my God.
Okay, so guys, if you want to head over to the channel, it will be in the description. Thank you very much for joining me, Irish, and I will see you guys with one last Christmas commentary on New Year's Eve, and then maybe a sneaky little Merry Christmas mini touch on Christmas Day if you're lucky. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna leave you guys, buddy. Alright.
Peace.
Peace!